Hey, what's good? How y'all doing? Yeah, it's Tomahawk Tony. You know, yo, man, long week, man. You know, about to get it in though. You know what I mean? Yeah, about to set it off though. You know what I mean? Rocking with the intro. You know what I mean? Friday, get Friday, man. It was a wild week right here. You know, do what it do. Let's get it in.
A4 Media, all rights reserved. How we gonna do it? No way! How we gonna do it? No way! How we gonna do it? No way!
Hello? What's up, girls? Ain't nothing. This nigga in here stressing, talking at a off the wall, back to Africa shit again. What? That guy body shit? Yeah, that dumb shit. I'm trying to get up out of here. I hear that.
But you're not black. We only kill black people. Yeah, we only kill black people, right?
They don't look like Indians to me, and they don't look like Indians to Indians. They don't look like Indians.
He gonna get this work. He gonna get this work. He gonna get this work.
Got no strings. I've got no strings, so I have none. I'm not tied up to anyone. They got strings, but you can see.
There are no strings on we.
He gonna get this work. He gonna get this work. He gonna get this work.
We're part of an international organization, Mr. Welch. Two of the greatest thinkers in the world believe social scientists must be allowed to study behavior unfettered by conventional concepts. And believe me, we've learned an incredible amount about the human mind and behavior since we started these experiments. I want to ask you a question, and that is, what is in your life's blueprint? This is the most important and crucial period of your lives, for what you do now and what you decide now at this age may well determine which way your life shall go.
I wanna know what's going on, baby. Yes, I wanna know what's going on right now. Oh, what's going on? Tell me, yeah, what's going on? All right.
The movement if it wanted to, but it has gotten into the possession of a man who's become senile in his old age and perhaps doesn't realize it. And then he has surrounded himself by his children who are now in power and want nothing but luxury and security and comfort and will do anything to safeguard their own interests. So I feel responsible for having played a major role in developing a criminal organization. It was not a criminal organization at the outstart. It was an organization that had the power, the spiritual power, to reform the criminal. And this is what you have to understand. As long as that strong spiritual power was in the movement, it gave the moral strength to the believer that would enable him to rise above all his negative tendencies. I know for a fact that there is a conspiracy between the Muslims and the Lincoln Rockwell Nazi and also the Ku Klux Klan. There is a conspiracy.
Describe this conspiracy.
Well, the Ku Klux Klan made a deal, or yes, when I said that no one can clean up our home but us, and that we will clean it up, including and no one should control it but us, including the politics. What do I mean? I mean exactly that. Community intends to get involved in every kind of action that's going on in New York City. We don't intend to let anybody downtown influence us in any way, shape, or form. We want the influence to come from Harlem and from other Harlems around the country. Now, this doesn't mean we're outside of Harlem. This doesn't mean we're anti-Bronx or anti-White Plains or anti-white or anti-German or anything like that. But it means we're pro-Harlem. We're pro-ourselves. We want to start doing something for ourselves. That's all it means. It means that we want to stop begging you for your school. We want you to get out of the way and let us straighten out the schools in Harlem.
He gonna get this work. He gonna get this work. He gonna get this work. Come on!
You're not black. We only kill black people. Yeah, we only kill black people, right?
A4 media. All rights reserved. Yeah, man, that's what it is. About to get into it. Please pardon me. I'm about to post to the group real quick. You know, African Americans ain't Africans. You know, much appreciation to African Americans ain't Africans. You know, yo, it's been a crazy week, man. I'm about to show y'all something like right now. Give me a couple seconds. You know, much appreciation. So now, so apparently media had a field day with this guy, and so did the general public. With this guy, let's take a look at this guy real quick. Let's get into some shit, y'all. Y'all ready to get into some shit? Let's get into some shit. You know me. About to get some shit real quick. Look at it. Look. This guy right here. My next call is to ICE. A man flipped out because workers spoke Spanish at a Manhattan deli. Wow. This man flipped out, apparently. Apparently, he's a New York attorney. All right. So now, question becomes, why would he flip out? I mean, after all, he is an attorney, right? How many attorneys have you seen flip out in public? I mean, look at this guy here. Look at this guy. This guy apparently is flipping out. He doesn't look like he's flipping out, in my opinion. All he said is, I'm going to call ICE. My next call is to ICE. Apparently, in this other article here, and in this report over here, by, I believe this is ABC 7, San Francisco Bay Area News, right here.
Another disturbing video featuring a
fair use, educational purposes, blah, blah, blah.
named Willie Morris. The tirade began after the two strangers bumped into each other on a Manhattan street in 2016.
What country you from? Who are you? I'm gonna call the police. You don't run into people. I'm a citizen here. You're not. You're an ugly foreigner. I've never seen.
Ooh. Oh my. Hey man. Hey. Remember, y'all. That guy is apparently a New York attorney. They're saying that it's a racist rant. This is propaganda. He said, my next call is to ICE. This is in the business section of the Washington Post. You see it right there? Business. Up here at the top, WashingtonPost.com/news/business. You see, do you see what's going on here? This is commerce right here. This man, they're fucking with him, in my opinion, because he's, as an attorney, he's fucking with commerce right now. Why? Because so many foreigners profit off of foreign fucking labor. Remember now, once upon a time ago, our American people, due to integration, had these kind of low wage jobs and shit. Once upon a time ago, my grandmother did. One of my grandmothers did. You see what's going on here? Just want to show y'all. Hey, what is ICE? Let's look up what ICE is. ICE. Uh-oh, not ice cream. ICE. ICE agency. Let's do that. ICE agency. Take a look. Let's go to their website. www.ice.gov. ICE. ICE, baby. Dun, 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 dun. Look at that. Look at that. May 15th, 2018, Minneapolis, Minnesota. ICE arrest 78 criminal. Uh-oh, hold on. Let's go back. ICE arrest 78 criminal aliens and immigration violators in enforcement surge in 5 Midwest states. Woo! Is that racism? Is that racism? I mean, seriously, what do you want? Look at this. Orchestrates innovative DVC technology in trial of South African pedophile. So there is a South African pedophile here in America because ICE is an agency here in America. Popular topics: human trafficking, immigration, national security, transnational crime, frequently asked questions. I mean, people, what are you thinking about? What are you doing? ICE is, as it says right there, United States Immigrations and Customs Enforcement. As American Indians, we have treaties with the United States. Okay? Yo, we don't have treaties with Hebrews. We don't have treaties with Moors. We don't have treaties with Africans who are Hebrews and Moors and wherever the fuck else. Okay? We don't have treaties with them. We got treaties with specific nations. So all I'm saying is this. Know what you are supporting. This guy here, they're calling him racist. I mean, okay, yeah, he's foreign himself, true indeed. But you know what? On some diplomatic shit, I think this guy could be fucking useful. I would like to know more about his experience personally. As far as, you know, professional experience. I would like to know more about that shit. Why? Because I like his fucking passion. He did this shit in public. Maybe he's an actor. He could be an actress. He could just be a contractor. He could be someone being used for propaganda and various forms of social engineering and what have you. I have no goddamn clue. He could be a crisis actor. I have no clue. But I'll tell you this. He's a good goddamn actor. If he is acting, he's a good goddamn actor. I like this shit right here. He went into a deli. How many times have you gone to a location ready to spend your money? All right, you're hungry, you're thirsty, whatever it is. You trying to have a good goddamn day. All right, it's a Friday and shit, what have you. And goddamn, motherfuckers is speaking some shit you don't know. They saying some shit you don't know. And I mean, I've been places where motherfuckers be looking at me saying some shit I don't know. And I be looking at them like, what the fuck is you talking about? That shit ties in emotional distress because it's like, hey, hold the fuck up. Who the fuck are you on my land talking some shit? Now, this guy's foreign. True indeed. And look at this. The incident first reported by Latino rebels. This is why history is so important. This is why history is so important. Do you not know that the English do not like the Spanish? That's a serious element in history. Very serious element in history. The Italians don't even like the Spanish. And we're talking about in Europe. This is old history here. We're talking about some like 12th century shit at least. So now these motherfuckers are in America. Their descendants are in America. We are Americans. And, you know, these motherfuckers are having their way without people. And then there's moments where they have their way with each other, such as this incident right here, where this man is threatening to call ICE. Question. Who should be calling ICE first? Us or them? Serious question. Who should be calling ICE first? Immigration and Customs Enforcement. It says it right there. United States Immigration and Customs Enforcement. This is serious commerce here. Official website of the Department of Homeland Security. I mean, seriously, people. What do you want to do? You want the same results or you want better results? Well, if you want the same results, don't do nothing. Don't do nothing. Go. It's Friday. Go to the movies. You know, go out to dinner. Go to the club. Go get high. Go get drunk. Don't do nothing to better your tomorrow. Don't do absolutely nothing to better your tomorrow. If you don't want to do anything, do nothing other than be a good consumer. Put yourself in more debt, if you will. If you choose debt as an option for your existence, then go for it. Enjoy yourself. But guess what? It's Friday. This is Get Friday, okay? You can fry your fucking brains out. Do whatever you want to do. Or you can stimulate growth and the ability to flourish, which is natural, right? These are the choices in life. Just encouraging y'all to do something other than stereotypical how to sell a Negro shit. How to contribute to the 2018 Consumer Data Report in the worst way. That's all I'm trying to do right now. Who wants to be mad at me? I don't really give a goddamn. But y'all, why be mad at this guy? I mean, come on. This guy just said, I don't like the fact that y'all motherfuckers is breaking your oath. Okay, now, let's look that up real quick. Immigration. I heard about this. Immigration oath. Okay. Oath U.S. I heard about this. I don't know if this is true. Naturalization. Oh, here it goes. Look at this shit. Yo, you see this shit right here? Come on. Look. Hey, yo, I never looked this up before. Pardon me. I'm getting a little excited right now. I never seen this before. Look at this. Naturalization oath of allegiance to the United States of America. Oh my, yo, let's read this motherfucker here. Oath, I hereby declare on oath that I absolutely and entirely renounce and abjure all allegiance and fidelity to any foreign prince, potentate, state, or sovereignty of whom or which I have heretofore been a subject or citizen, that I will support and defend the Constitution and laws of the United States of America against all enemies, foreign and domestic, that I will bear true faith and allegiance to the same, that I will bear arms on behalf of the United States when required by law, that I will perform non-combatant service in the armed forces of the United States when required by the law, that I will perform work of national importance under civilian direction when required by the law, and that I take this obligation freely without any mental reservation or purpose of evasion. So help me God. Wow. Yo, you see this shit here? It was a hold on. How many people, how many foreigners are you surrounded by that saw this oath here? How about that shit? No, I'm about to post this to the Facebook group. I gotta post this shit. Hey yo, much appreciation to African Americans and Africans. We about to do it like this, man. God damn. Like I said, y'all, it's my first time seeing that. I ain't never seen that before. That shit is funky. Damn. We're gonna do it like this. Those that know me, I'll be like this, more clarity. You know what I mean? More clarity. And A for read. Quote. Oh shit, hold on, my bad. Fuck that up. It's all good. Rock it back real quick. We about to copy and paste that right there. That right there. Right there. You see that right there? We gotta do it like this. Bang! Get the fuck out of here. Alright. That's just posted. Friday get Friday. You feel me? Hey, yo, we about to fry some shit right now, man. Hey, yo, one of my people just told me they doing a fish fry right now. Man, that shit was inspirational because there's some fried fish right here. Yo, look at this shit here. No, in certain circumstances, there could be a modification or waiver of the oath of allegiance. Read chapter 5 of A Guide to Naturalization for more information. So hold on. I think we need to pull up chapter 5. All right, we're going to pull that up over here. The principles embodied in the oath are codified in section 337A in the Immigration and Nationality Act, which provides that all applicants shall take an oath that incorporates the substance of the following. 1, support the Constitution. Renounce and abjure absolutely and entirely all allegiance, fidelity to any foreign prince, potentate, state, or sovereignty of whom or which the applicant was before a subject or citizen. 3, support and defend the Constitution and laws of the United States against all enemies, foreign and domestic. 4, bear true faith and allegiance to the same. And 5A. Damn, it says 5A. Okay, well, okay, so there you go. 5A. Bear arms on behalf of the United States when required by the law. Or B, perform non-combatant service in the armed forces of the United States when required by the law. Or C, perform work of national importance under civilian direction when required by the law. Wow. Okay, next. The language of the current oath is found in the Code of Federal Regulations, CFR, section 337.1, and is closely based upon the statutory elements in section 337A of the INA. Wow. And here's the history. Yeah, I would read all of this right now, but I'm really not going to do it right now. Look at this shit. What should I expect from the naturalization process? Hey, y'all, please check out this website. Please check out this website. I mean, our American people need to be aware of this shit. We got foreigners running amok right now. They are running amok. They are mad at this guy. Okay? This guy is a New York attorney. Now, I'm not on his side. I'm not taking no sides. I'm on the side of my people. That's it. That's all. I'm encouraging my people, my American people, all right, to be mindful, to be attentive of these variables that are present, and to go behind the scenes and take a look at this kind of shit. This guy said, my next call is to ICE. Report crimes, email or call. I mean, these are the options that we have here. People talk about solution. Where's the solutions at? Where's the solutions at? Motherfucker, this is the solution right here. What do you mean? Where's the solution at? There is so much shit that is illegal that's going on. So much shit that is unlawful that's going on. And what? We turn a blind eye to it? What? Turn the other cheek on some good Christian shit that the foreigners told us to do? You know, our ancestors used to spaz out. Well, they didn't really spaz out, but, you know, they did some natural shit and they fucked motherfuckers up for being corrupt. That's simple. So how does any of this not make sense right here? To contact United States Immigration and Customs Enforcement. What the fuck is the problem? Oh, what is it? Niggas on some Rodney King shit? Can't we all just get along? You got beat the fuck up and now you just want to get along with motherfuckers that beat you up? Is that what's going on? Now, I'm not directing my opinion, my statements to any one individual or any sole group of individuals. What I am doing is encouraging awareness here. It's Friday. That means that Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and today, what the fuck did you experience this week? Did you get fried this week? Did you get fried today on Friday? Did you get, I mean, what I mean by fried, right? Like, did a motherfucker fricassee your ass all week? Did they mistreat you? Did they fucking treat you like shit? What happened this week? Did you feel emotional distress before, during your days and evenings throughout this week? Did you feel humiliated? Yeah, hold on. Let me do this. Let me run it back. Let me run it back real quick, okay? Let me run it back. I think I did this the other day. Well, let me run it back real quick. Let me locate that post. I posted this shit. Where is it? Yeah. This is all social media, so don't be mad at me. It's all social media. It's all social media. This is all social media. I just want to pull this one up right here. I think I showed this the other day. Let's do it. All right. Insult and outrage. Okay. Let me see. Let me just open the image in a new tab. I'll do it like that. Right here. Let's zoom in on this motherfucker here. Slamming. Insult and outrage. 1956. All right. My bad, y'all. I'm a little tired. You know, long week, a lot of work. Anyway. Something about land, nuisance, or invasion of the right of privacy. The independent cause and action served as a peg upon which to hang the mental damages. And there are many such cases which on their facts fall fairly within the scope of the new tort. Gradually, too many cases appeared in which no such traditional ground could be discovered. And somewhere around 1930, it began to be generally recognized that the intentional infliction of mental disturbance, at least by extreme or outrageous conduct, could be a cause of action in itself. It is assumed that all this is well enough known, and that Ohio, to the contrary notwithstanding, it is no longer necessary for anyone to argue it. And we're talking about intentional infliction of mental disturbance. Pardon. Subject matter is emotional distress. Title being insults and outrage. Were you insulted this week? Were you outraged this week due to some foreign shit that was going on? Just asking. You know your experience better than me. I know my experience better than you, right? However, I believe as Americans, we have, as a true Americans specifically, we share a relative experience, right? I mean, we're natural people, right? These foreigners, what? They're naturalized. Natural versus naturalized are two different things, aren't they? It may be assumed, it may also be assumed that mental anguish requires no definition. By whatever name it passes, from nervous shock to emotional upset, it is familiar enough as an element of compensable damages in cases of personal injury where the admitted difficulty of measuring its financial equivalent never has been regarded as an insuperable obstacle. The restatement has called it emotional distress, which is as good a name as any and may as well be used. It includes all highly unpleasant mental reactions such as fright, horror, grief, shame, humiliation, anger, embarrassment, chagrin, disappointment, worry, and nausea. It must, of course, be proved. And since it is easily feigned and difficult to deny, the courts have tended quite naturally to insist upon some guarantee of genuineness, either in the form of physical consequences, which can be attested objectively, or in the nature of the defendant's conduct and the circumstances of the case. All right. Then we're going to go to this part right here. Final part of this page here. With these assumptions, what are the limits of the tort? One who, by extreme and outrageous conduct, intentionally or recklessly causes severe emotional distress to another is subject to liability for such emotional distress and for bodily harm resulting from it. There's a footnote on this page, as I'm referenced. Take a look at insult and outrage. As you see the date right there on the left, 1956. Okay, this is, I believe, if I recall correctly, Berkeley Law Review. I can't remember. But just look up insult and outrage 1956, and you run a search for that, you'll find this document here. This is a PDF. That's where I extracted this page from. All right. Continuing, extreme and outrageous conduct. The first limitation which emerges from the decisions is that except for the special liability of common. Something, something, something. Hey, y'all. How was your week? How was your day? Did you feel what is described right there? Unpleasant mental reactions such as fright, horror, grief, shame, humiliation, anger, embarrassment, chagrin, disappointment, worry, and nausea. Did you feel any of that this week? Friday, Thursday, Wednesday, Tuesday, Monday? Did you feel any of that? That's a question for you to ask yourself. Because as far as I'm concerned, our American people experience this shit every goddamn day of the week. Foreigners have presented us with this kind of shit. You know? I mean, I'm talking to people, man. They telling me about PTSD and shit, man. I mean, I'm like, goddamn. Like, I mean, after all, they dumped a whole bunch of psychopathic motherfuckers from their countries on us, man. Throughout the Americas, they just dumped them here. The penal colonies of America. I mean, like, yo, think I'm playing? Y'all think I'm playing, right? Let's take a look. Penal colonies, America. Look at that. Look. You see that right there? Penal colonies, America? Look. The British used colonial North America as a penal colony through a system of indentured servitude. It is estimated that some 50,000 British convicts were sent to colonial America, and the majority landed in the Chesapeake colonies of Maryland and Virginia. Wow. How come our daughters and sons wasn't taught this in elementary school in American history class? But they was told about some African slavery and shit? Isn't that interesting? Friday get Friday. Friday get Friday. Hey, yo, guess what? Now they got our people working like some goddamn penal goddamn indentured servants out this motherfucker. What is an indentured servant? Servitude. Oh, yeah. All right, let's just look up indentured real quick. My bad. Here we go. God damn it. Double typing, double clicking, triple clicking, and all that kind of shit. Let's get it in. What's going on here? God damn, this shit gets funky. Bind someone by an indenture as an apprentice or laborer. Bind, contract, employ, apprentice, article. Look at the picture here, buddy. What's this picture hurt? Look at that. Look at that. Are those Africans or American Indians? That's to be determined, isn't it? Here's another picture. Oh, look at that. African food for America. African American food. What the fuck? Foods from Africa and Puerto Rico. Like, you see, do you see the propaganda that's present here? This, yo, it began with this picture here. Indentured servants in the U.S. You see this? Next image, talking about some goddamn African Americans and African food. Foods from get the fuck out of it. Yo, America is abundant. We have always been abundant. We never needed shit from no goddamn Africa, man. Are you fucking kidding me? This is the propaganda here. This all ties in defamation of character of our people. Simple Google search. And now look at this one. This is in French right here. I think we should translate this. Let's see if I can translate. More tools. Okay, you know what? Let me do it like this then. I'm going to highlight all of this. See if I can translate. Nope, I can't translate. You know what? Search Google for that one. I'm going to search Google for that shit real quick. Yes, translate. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you very much. All right. The yacht club offers is what the fuck? Hey, yo, hold on. What the fuck is that about? How do you do that shit? You see how fucked up Google is, man? What the fuck does this have to do with a yacht club, man? Them people look poor as fuck. They look sad as fuck. And this is during the time of when they have cameras, right? There's a black and white photo of some sad, depressed looking ass people. These might be some goddamn French Slavs, to tell you the truth. All right, whatever. The life of poor Irish in the 1700s. Do you see this shit? These were the slaves that were sent to America. Look at this. Look right here. Look. Catholics living in Ireland during the 18th century were forced into a life of poverty that was full of endless challenges. Religious suppression, lack of education, lack of public assistance. Wow. And then fast forward, the Irish is still in our American land, right? Y'all know about that shit? It happened to my people. I told the other people, other Choctaw people, they done told me the same shit that happened to them. Right? It's just not a game. It's just really not a game. And I really appreciate if our people stop playing with these foreigners, man. Motherfuckers stay talking about slavery towards us. But what about them? What about them? I mean, like, yo, it just says right here. The British used colonial North America as a penal colony. It's not limited to North America either. You know how many wars was fought from the time foreigners arrived here? It transitioned from overt warfare to covert warfare. Currently, we're experiencing covert warfare. I'm trying to show y'all something. You know, it's Friday. You know, I got a lot of work to do. I just wanted to take a moment, you know what I mean, to share some good information with y'all. I hope that you appreciate this information as much as I do, because, you know, I got no problem calling ICE. No problem at all. I mean, this guy said my next call is the ICE. I would encourage you to also make sure that you got ICE on speed dial. The number's right there. Email or call. Right there. Look. Look, you see? It's right there. You want solutions? Solutions are available. Thing is, though, do you have initiative? Do you have initiative? We got treaties, as I mentioned a moment ago, with specific nations, with specific people. When you step out, when you don't know, look, your treaties, you don't know what's yours, and you claim what someone else's, just like you identify yourself as a descendant of slaves, and what the fuck, like you don't even know if your people were slaves. Do you know what that says to the foreigners? Now, certainly, foreigners, they may just want to view you as they view themselves, certainly. You know, they will cast that reflection of themselves on you if you let them. But if you let them know that truth, that, yo, my people's no motherfucking slaves, fuck out of here. And yo, the people, they kidnapped our motherfucking kids, sent them thousands of miles away from where the fuck we were. And we was going to war over that shit. And what? X amount of years later, okay, we're fortunate enough for our youth to remember that they're not from where the fuck they were sent to. There's all kinds of stories throughout oral tradition. You need to know your own. You need to stop listening to foreign media. These motherfuckers is profiting from our collective ignorance. Yeah, I know what I know, but guess what? If I'm interacting with my own people who don't know that they're my own people, and they're acting like there's some other people, they're acting like they're fucking slaves, guess what? I can only do so much with them, can I? Right? See how that works? Let's go back. Let's define this term again, please. Indenture, buying someone by an indenture as an apprentice or laborer. Landowners try to get their estates cultivated by indentured laborers. Hey, yo, this is equivalent to a fucking slave, man. It's the equivalent, yo. I don't know what the fuck Kanye was talking about. Fuck, man. Fucking weirdo ass motherfuckers like opioid. Yo, man, they got my people listening to opioid fiends and shit, man. Get the fuck out of here, man. That shit's crazy. How natural man gonna be doing goddamn cosmetic surgery and shit, right? That shit's crazy. I don't know no man that got cosmetic surgery, man. I mean, shit, I could see if you, like, you know, if you got injured and, you know what I'm saying, you had to get some tissue, like, replaced, you had to have some kind of real surgery to repair some damages to your physical being. I can get that part, but like willfully get surgery because what? I don't like my nose. I don't like my eyes. I don't like my lips. So, yes, I'm gonna pay you to cut my lips, cut my eyes, cut my nose the fuck up. Well, I'm gonna bleach. I wanna get my skin bleached because I don't like my skin color. The fuck out of here, man. That shit's fucking ridiculous. You know how many mouths that unnatural process could feed on some natural shit? Hey, I'm just saying what I'm saying, man. I'm just saying what I'm saying. Friday, get Friday. Yo, I'm dead ass serious, right? See the information here. Yo, I appreciate those of you that took the time to take a look at what I'm sharing with y'all. Hands down, yo, Cowboy season is over, man. Like, yo, get ICE on speed dial. This is their website, ice.gov. ICE, baby. Dun, 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 dun. Like, yo, this is a double pronged message right here, man. You can love it or hate it, right? I don't deal with love and hate. I ain't got that kind of time to deal with love and hate. I got time to fucking prepare demonstrations. And I'm talking about real demonstrations, like real action, practical shit. Not no goddamn, let's talk about it when we can fucking not only be about it, but do something about this shit. Let's get this shit done. Cowboy season is over.
A4 Media, all rights reserved.
How we gonna do it? No way! How we gonna do it? No way! How we gonna do it? No way!
Hello? What's up, girls? Ain't nothing. This nigga in here stressing, talking that old off-the-wall, back-to-Africa shit again. What, that guy body shift? Yeah, that dumb shit. I'm trying to get up out of here. I hear that.
But you're not black. Remember, we only kill black people. Yeah, we only kill black people, right?
They don't look like Indians to me, and they don't look like Indians to Indians. They don't look like Indians. He gonna get this work. He gonna get this work. He gonna get this work.
Got no strings. I've got no strings, so I have fun. I'm not tied up to anyone. They got strings, but you can see
There are no strings on we.
He gonna get this work. He gonna get this work. He gonna get this work.
we're part of an international organization, Mr. Welch. greatest thinkers in the world believe social scientists must be allowed to study behavior unfettered by conventional concepts. And believe me, we've learned an incredible amount about the human mind and behavior since we started these experiments. I want to ask you a question, and that is, what is in your life's blueprint? This is the most important and crucial period of your lives, for what you do now and what you decide now at this age may well determine which way your life shall go.
I wanna know what's going on, baby. Yes, I wanna know what's going on right now, baby. Oh, what's going on right now? Tell me, yeah, what's going on? All right.
The movement, if it wanted to, but it has gotten into the possession of a man who's become senile in his old age and perhaps doesn't realize it. And then he has surrounded himself by his children who are now in power and want nothing but luxury and security and comfort and will do anything to safeguard their own interests. So I feel responsible for having played a major role in developing a criminal organization. It was not a criminal organization at the outstart. It was an organization that had the power, the spiritual power, to reform the criminal. And this is what you have to understand. As long as that strong spiritual power was in the movement, it gave the moral strength to the believer that would enable him to rise above all his negative tendencies. I know for a fact that there is a conspiracy between the Muslims and the Lincoln Rockwell Nazi and also the Ku Klux Klan. There is a conspiracy.
Describe this conspiracy.
Well, the Ku Klux Klan made a deal, or yes, when I said that no one can clean up our home but us, and that we will clean it up, including and no one should control it but us, including the politics. What do I mean? I mean exactly that. Community intends to get involved in every kind of action that's going on in New York City. We don't intend to let anybody downtown influence us in any way, shape, or form. We want the influence to come from Harlem and from other Harlems around the country. Now, this doesn't mean we're outside of Harlem. This doesn't mean we're anti-Bronx or anti-White Plains or anti-white or anti-German or anything like that. But it means we're pro-Harlem. We're pro-ourselves. We want to start doing something for ourselves. That's all it means. It means that we want to stop begging you for your school. We want you to get out of the way and let us straighten out the schools in Harlem.
He gonna get this work. He gonna get this work. He gonna get this work.
You're not black. Remember, we only kill black people. Yeah, we only kill black people, right? A4 Media.
All rights reserved. Yo, much appreciation, y'all. You know?
A4 Media. All rights reserved.
You know? Much appreciation. Closing out. Y'all be good. Hey, yo, kill 4 Media, kill your TV. You know what I'm saying? Kill propaganda. Yo, kill confusion. Yo, kill the dumb shit, man. You know what I mean? African Americans ain't Africans. 8-4 Truth. Tomahawk Tony. Cowboy season is over.